fuel tax need to increase to fund repairing and updating our infrastructure, or is a VMT, vehicle miles traveled, the answer? We'll go ahead and start with
Well, ATA has been totally unsupportive of a vehicle mile tax for 50 years. We don't support a weight distance tax. We don't support the vehicle mile tax either. We have supported, we did it in the FAST Act, and for the last 3 highway bills that we've seen, been supporting a federal diesel fuel tax increase. Last time I think we were talking about a 25-cent fuel tax increase in order to reinvigorate the program. Congress just was not interested. There's just nothing else to say. They considered it, I guess.
they couldn't earmark it for anything else.
Graduate tax, but they couldn't earmark it. Right. So, maybe we need to go back to earmarks.
Well, Todd, quickly, what is OOIDA stance on that?
Oh, we've always supported fuel taxes as a dedicated fuel taxes to fund the highway system. I mean, it's the simplest, easiest way to do it. Are there some inequities? Some say, well, wait a minute, we've got cars that are more fuel efficient now, and then we've got these damn hybrids, and they're not paying anything at all. Well, okay, we come up with a way to address electronic vehicles and hybrids and things like that. But if you've got a formula that works, you'd be an idiot to want to change it. And for those of us in trucking, and maybe I'll be the only one with this opinion, but I mean, the longer this issue hangs around without being resolved, it's kind of like playing Russian roulette for us, unless you're some kind of big fan of toll roads. Because those investors around the world are looking for places to get dedicated income streams. And, no greater success or no greater proof of how that stuff works out. You can look at the Indiana toll road, some of the stuff that's going on in Texas. But I mean, I think most people in trucking understand it's important. The dilemma that we have in DC is that we've got so many elected officials that basically got elected saying, nope, I'm going to give you everything and it ain't going to cost you anything. And then they say, I'm a good conservative Republican. It's nuts. It's nuts. But
even the Democrats are saying that.
Well,
let's not speak fair.
Well, Oberstar. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's across the board. I mean, we basically have a crisis of courage among the people that we send to D.C., and it's, because we don't support them when they do the right thing, and they get beat up by those that, that really aren't thinking about certainly anything long-term. But investments in our highways would be, the best stimulus program that you could have in the country. It's the greatest safety improvement you can do. I mean, we save more lives by improving our roads than about anything. Yet, it's a tough sell politically.
Vehicle mile tax, last I looked, was going to cost about 30 cents on the dollar. Fuel tax costs $0.015. That's huge. And that's a huge loss of revenue. So I agree. You got to be crazy to want to do anything but there are all these economists out there now.
All right, well, gentlemen, I think we will end on that note in which we both agree, or you both agree. And another round of applause for both Todd and Ted on their